Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe for more recipes. So I've made all the mistakes making mac and cheese so you won't have to. Everybody makes their mac and cheese different, so if you have a certain way of doing it, don't come on here arguing with me. Argue with your mama. You want to start off with freshly grated cheese, about 6 cups. I use smoked gouda and medium cheddar. Now you can use prepackaged cheese, but it doesn't melt as easily. You've been warned. Now making the rules when most people get nervous. Don't worry, I'm gonna hold your hand. You're gonna melt a stick of butter over medium to medium low heat. Then whisk in half a cup of flour. You're gonna cook for about 1 to 2 minutes, stirring pretty constantly, and you can see what the texture is supposed to look like. Next, stir 4 cups of half milk, half and half, and pour 2 cups slowly into your saucepan, whisking at the same time. Now this is usually when people start thinking it's going off the rails, but don't worry, it gets better. Pour the remaining 2 cups of your milk mixture into the saucepan and whisk until it's nice and smooth. It should be the consistency of a really heavy cream. Next, you're going to turn off your heat. Season your roux with salt, seasoning salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. Then you're going to stir in about 2.5 cups of your shredded cheese. This is important. Do not put all the cheese in at once. That's how you end up with grainy cheese sauce. Add another 2.5 cups of cheese to your sauce and stir until smooth. Also, this would be a good time to taste your sauce and add any seasonings, not after it's been put into the macaroni. Look at that. That's so pretty. Add half your cheese sauce to the pan with the cooked macaroni. Stir until most of the noodles are covered in the cheese. Add the remaining cheese sauce to the macaroni and, come on, you know what to do. Top with the remaining 1 cup of shredded cheese and bake at 325 for about 20 minutes or until it starts bubbling. Broil for about 3 minutes on low or until it gets that pretty golden brown color, but you have to watch. If you don't watch, it will burn. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more recipes.